had great conversations just about life and just, you know, not all things racetrack. This is something they do, but it is who they are, and you know, it's more than that. All right, Ryan. A lot of pressure here for Kyle Mohan and, of course, for Vaughn Gittin Jr. Vaughn currently leading the points. We talked about the scenarios. Could Kyle Mohan play spoiler after missing the first half of the season, comes back in Texas? Here are the scenarios. Vaughn clinches the championship with a top 4 finish. Right now he's only in 32. Turk, we already seen him advance in the top 16. He could win the championship without Vaughn Gittin Jr. getting into the top 4. And then Frederick Osbo, you see right there in the top 16. So Vaughn Gittin Jr. will lead. You can see Purge in the nitrous out of that Monster Energy NATO Tire Ford Performance Mustang RTR Spec 5D. Notably, Vaughn Gittin Jr. with a double-header back-to-back wins in Seattle. And again, Kyle Mohan, the Mazda Tricks American Ethanol Mazda RX-A from right here in Long Beach, California. Here comes Vaughn Gittin Jr. gapping him out of the gate. These RTRs, they got a lot of side bites, so they're not only fast on the straightaway, they're fast on the bank, and you can see that right there. Pulling away from the rotary, the lone rotary, the last starfighter, running the Wankles in Formula Drift. And there's Vaughn Gittin Jr. running the paces, but where it gets interesting, Ryan, is, again, Vaughn Gittin Jr. and Kyle Mohan having some competition against each other here in this 2020 condensed season.
Yeah, there's always a variable there in knowing exactly what the tendencies are of the driver that you're going against, especially as we switch things up. But as he said, Vaughn gets out to a good jump. Big gap there established by Vaughn against Kyle Mohan. Mohan smartly taking a lower line to try to gain back some of that distance that he lost on the big bank. Now coming into the inner bank here, Mohan did have an opportunity there to attack for a second, but he fell back and got lost in the smoke line. Getting through that inside clip. Good little flick back around to that final outside zone. Here comes Mohan towing up the rear end to get through this last section and cross through the finish line. But now Mohan will have a heavy burden here as he will go to the lead position. Vaughn Gittin Jr. needs to play it smart here.